We should be live. Gentlemen, welcome to the Ultimate No Prep Challenge. It feels like it's been forever since we've played a no prep with the holiday and all. But today I am joined with some last minute guests. Of course, returning guest Nicolas. We got returning legend Conway, and new to the UnPC. Well, not new to UnPC in general, but new to our group is Adept Austin.
How's it going?
How's everybody doing?
I am full of dinner.
Full of dinner.
full of dinner.
I also may have stashed something to eat last second, but okay. It's great to have you here,
Nice.
Austin.
For sure. I'm excited.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. Cool. So, without further ado, Austin, I'm guessing you. I mean, you've participated in an NPC with Elf Hunter before, so you're familiar with the format, the layout, and everything.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Awesome. Cool. Well, I will go ahead and pull up our list. So last time we did we did oh yeah. So last time we played with Zonalar and we did it was a heroic apocalyptic, wasn't it? That's what it was. Really fun session. It was really cool. Really cool setup. But we got a full table today. So let's see. Nicolas, do you want to roll for the GM?
Yeah, it's a D4, right? Bam!
Yes, sir. D4. 3.
Austin!
Oh boy.
You've been put in the fire immediately as you join.
You are
Yes.
getting thrown to the dogs, my friend. What's going on, Elf Hunter?
Good because
Hello, Hunter.
now I don't have to choose a class.
Yes. Makes life easy.
It's a blessing.
Cool. So since you are GMing, do you want to roll a D20 to figure out a setting?
Let's go for it. Let's see here. 10.
Ancient.
Oh,
Ancient.
All right.
When you say ancient, are like pre-Bronze Age or
Bronze
like
Age? Maybe
swords and
Bronze Age?
I was
sandals?
thinking classical, right? But
Well-
but there is sword and sandals.
Like classical.
so-
Yeah,
Greek.
we got sword and stand. We also have Stone Age. Do we?
That's
Are
too
we
ancient.
thinking
Oh.
like?
I think classic.
What-
I think ancient is non-sword and sandals, and so probably like Greek,
Okay.
ancient Greek. That'd be pretty
Mm.
cool.
It could be like schizo conspiracy theory, like pre-antediluvian. You
That'd be awesome as well, actually. Like
flying stone cities and crystals. I don't know, just throwing stuff at the board.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ancient.
Well, Conway, do you want?
as well?
Yeah.
Sure.
We got
can
options.
discuss it.
roll the
But
eight.
Conway, do you want to roll a D8 for tone?
That's a 7.
7. Mundane.
Mundane.
Mundane ancient.
Mundane
Oh.
ancient.
All right. Are y'all ready to go shopping?
Yeah, lots of wine making, harvesting,
Mhm. Yeah.
crops, wheat.
What comes to mind with
Yeah.
mundane ancient?
Keeping livestock.
Yeah.
It could be about traveling,
Yeah. Maybe you're
like steppe nomads or something like that.
go big berries. I mean, it could even be something as like the cattle escaped. We got to go find them.
Or like defending our livestock from an encroaching predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is mundane enough.
But okay, so just like ancient, like what time frame and I guess culture, we're going with.
So I'm thinking post Stone Age, but pre-bronze.
okay.
Are those next to each other? I don't know. I'm not a historian.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
That's
So,
like a
yeah,
transient period.
it makes me think of Göbekli Tepe, which is this dig site that they have in Turkey. And we can actually determine that this was built like before farming. because you can see like in the in the composition of the skeletons, like, oh, these people were eating meat. Oh, now these people are starting to eat grain, right?
Wow.
And, like they started eating mostly grain. So you can determine
That's
that
crazy.
Göbekli Tepe was built like before farming. And what's funny is people got less healthy as farming went on, because
All the bread.
you have to
Yeah.
keep, you have to keep in
Yeah.
mind that wheat is something we engineered, right? It's not
Yeah.
just like this wonder crop.
Yeah.
So the first plants of wheat were like taller than a human, and they only had like 3 little grains in it. So farming was much harder back then because they didn't have tools and they didn't have the proper like plants to farm.
Mhm.
So that'd be pretty cool. There was like a period of time where like the hunter gatherers were like stronger, bigger, healthier, but they were outnumbered by the farmers. So maybe we can like lean into something like that.
Let's see.
Yeah, maybe you could be the hunter gatherers, and the farmers trying to muscle in on your hunting grounds, the fertile land.
That'd be pretty cool.
Wait, what is trying to encroach?
The farmers, they
okay.
need more land. They only have 3 grains per wheat.
Yeah, Uriah is right. I mean, we could do something like Aztec. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'd be crazy.
Do like
Yeah.
oh, what's the name of that movie?
Apocalypto.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Mel Gibson.
Well, I
I
didn't
mean,
watch
he
it, but-
directed the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I'd be down to play like Mesoamerican as well.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh,
It would have to
Hunter.
be-
This is Catan.
it depends on like
Oh, guys, let me
uh,
go grab it.
how much. Like I
I'll
know a
give you
little
2
bit
wood.
because I'm.
If you give me a break.
I have 3 grains of wheat. I was about to say, like, because there's a lot of things we don't know about the Mesoamerican, like Mayan and stuff. Like, there's a lot we infer, but
Mhm.
that because it's mundane. Like, how willing are we to just come up with crap, and make historians angry?
Yeah, Monday
Oh.
makes it hard, man.
There is
Yeah.
no choice but to make them angry, because I don't know anything. So they're gonna be angry
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
I
thi- I
think we
think-
could
I
go
think-
like vague somewhere,
I think if we embrace it, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
And we're not here to be accurate. We're here to role play.
What immediately comes to mind is like an important ritual is coming up. Maybe it's like the coming of age to one of the characters.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a fertility ritual.
We all
or
play
something.
boys.
That'd be
People,
cool.
like,
Ooh, yeah.
Boys
we're
and
becoming men, go and hunt
Like-
something.
It could be like we have to take down some big game or something.
Mm.
Go to the other tribe and steal something from them.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
If it's in Mesoamerica, we could be like trying to get like a jaguar. Or if it's in like Eurasia, it could be like us trying to go out and like tame a horse. That'd be a thing as well.
Man, you mentioned
Yeah.
Jaguar. That got me thinking of Tarzan.
Mm.
Or is it?
That's
Actually,
probably a
could be
bit
an
too
Africa
far
as well.
back.
Mhm.
That's more stone.
It's crazy that there are people living like that still, right? That'd be awesome.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
In the ancient year of 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's I like the idea of young men trying to become real men. They need to go on a like a traditional journey.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do something like that. I have no idea how character creation works for this, so begin.
Cool. So,
So
character
we
creation.
are boys. Okay.
Yeah, we're boys. Drop that out of here.
I'm a brave
So where
boy.
exactly are we? Is it something like Mesoamerica?
Yeah, something like a tropical jungle, but not like Amazon rainforest.
Okay.
It could be. It doesn't
Wait.
need to be a specific place, right?
Yeah, no.
It could be just
No, it doesn't need
nondescript jungle.
Okay, but just to make clear, like there is like a civilization already, right? Like,
Yes,
it's not.
yes.
We're not okay.
We built it on grain, 3 at a time.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of either like Egypt or like Cambodia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That'd be
Cambodia
really
did
cool.
Siam did have an ancient
Ooh,
civilization.
I like that. You know, from Egypt, you have the Nile River, so maybe there's like a very important
Mm.
river that you have to journey downstream, and then you have to return with something.
Oh yeah, maybe we could combine all these things. It doesn't need to be just one thing.
We
But I do
can
wanna
basically
get,
come
like,
up come up with our own landscape.
Yeah, I do want to get like the feel of the culture before committing to a character, though. Let me see, a young
Mhm.
character trying to prove
Yeah.
himself.
So wait, like, do we want to define now, like, what is the ritual? Like, what are we doing? Because I feel like that's going to stir character creation, like at
Mhm.
least the concept.
I like the idea of a river being involved.
We each have to bring like a big animal from the river back.
Mm.
It's just a big fish.
Mm.
I was thinking of like a crocodile or something.
Ooh,
Okay.
that could be
I
kind
mean,
of cool.
the fish can get like man-sized,
Yeah,
and it's
It's
not
like
as
a
dangerous as
like a river monster sort of deal.
Yeah,
They're just so hulking, like so freaking huge.
I can see y'all think you're grabbing a fish, and oh, that's an anaconda.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I think I like the idea of the hunting for big game.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll go with that.
For the civilization, I like the idea as well of agriculture having taken hold, textiles and such things like that, but not too advanced. There'll be rival tribes along the river. I don't know if tribes is the right word.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Like we all share the same river. Like we have like our little like villages, but everyone is in the same river because the river is like a highway.
Mm-hmm.
upstream, downstream.
Yeah, right. All right. So for I feel like in these ancient times, you need sort of like a ideal to rally behind, like sort of like a religion. So the river being what it is, I think it being focused on that would be natural. Something. What if you not only have to find big game, but you have to find a specific big game that represents your god?
Mm.
It doesn't have
That's
to
the
be
thing.
like
one.
that.
Civilizations that are built around the rivers often have deities that are based on the river's wrath. Like the Sumerians had Tiamat, which was the personification of the wrath of the river, because it would flood and destroy everything. So they would say, "Oh, that's Tiamat," right? It's the same thing in China. Their river deities were often evil because the Yellow River would often just flood and kill millions. It's surprisingly common.
I like the idea because when I think Wrath of the River and I think like mythological or like mystical, a crocodile's death roll gives me that image. Just the water thrashing around.
Oh, I like that.
That is like super evocative. I think
I want
and Elfhunter brings up a good point. Dragons and serpent gods, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I think I want to play the underdog character. I want to be like the character that everyone thinks is going to fail. Like I'm not big, I'm not particularly strong or even fast, but I'm smart. Something like that would be pretty cool.
Give me an idea to me. What if the whole idea of hunting this big game is so you can offer to the river, like if a crocodile eats it, like the gods accepted your offering? Like that's the dragon, that's the river god avatar, like, oh, he accepted your offering,
But then how do we prove it to like the village?
I guess it could be like,
does the village have a giant crocodile in the center of the
No, I guess it's a big river. You just like throw it, follow the corpses.
Yeah, if you live in a river, like and the crocodiles, I think they're cannibalistic as well. So you could like feed a smaller crocodile to a bigger one. It could even be like representative of like smaller tributary rivers like meeting and conjoining into bigger rivers.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Yeah, I like that. So yeah, we have to find a crocodile to feed to the crocodile to please our crocodile god.
Something like that.
Yeah, cycle.
Do y'all have any ideas?
Think of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
For y'all's characters, Conway kind of has something going on.
You have something. I have a hard time to come up. What do you have, Conway?
Like my character is not particularly strong or even fast. I'm like the underdog. No one expects me to pass the ritual. I'm gonna be like a boy forever. And then, but I'm smart. That's like the only thing I have going for me. I would imagine that other boys that are put with my character to pass the ritual are going to be like angry that they got him. Like kind of like the last guy in gym, in physical
Yeah.
activities class.
And are you thinking more like? Sorry, go ahead.
No. You go ahead.
For Nicolas, are you looking for more like cultural things to build off of?
I'm not really sure. Like, like the initial, like Conway has a concept. I think that's already enough to begin. I have nothing so far. Like, I just have like boy who needs to do thing. Like, I don't have a personality or like something to go off by. But I guess I can kind of find out during play. You know.
Think
You're
of
the
like
vegetarian.
a child coming to age kind of story, like the Goonies. There's like a ton of different
Yeah.
character archetypes in the
Yeah.
Goonies.
And I think my guy Chimali is Chimali means shield in ancient Aztec, so he's kind of the bigger, sort of the brutish guy, always kind of stronger than the rest of the kids.
I was thinking of playing some more like beefier this time too.
You're relegated
Feel
to the Galvanoids.
Okay, guys, I'll play the small one.
I'll play the twin.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I've been typecast, guys.
You have the brains, the brawn. You can be the charismatic one. Maybe you're the like Conway's kind of like the last one that gets picked at gym. You're the one who maybe you're the son of the high priest, so you have a lot of expectations put on you.
Yeah. That's
so
cool.
It's like the opposite. No one expects Conway to succeed, but everyone not only like not just expects you, like they believe in you, but like expects you as in like it's a burden. Like if you don't succeed, then shame.
Yeah.
All right, I can play that. Okay, I guess being I'll play the guy who maybe because he's the son of this high figure, he has a little bit more knowledge. He hears the story, so
you could be like better versed in, like you have the book smarts to be able to survive in the wild, and we all kind of have to work together, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I'll lean into this archetype. Okay. Let me. Okay. So did you get an Aztec name for your guy?
Yeah, I just looked up ancient Aztec names on Google.
Okay. Let me get a name here. I was going to name like a regular thing, like like Sharpstone or something like that. But because you went with a real name, I'm gonna pick something that is real.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I need to pull up a list just in case.
See, look at the pressure you put on Adept.
Well, I mean,
Austin.
I do not mind at all to. And matter of fact, I mean, I'm totally cool with coming up with a different nondescript name. I like the idea of making them like objects, like sharp stone or broad chest or something. I don't know.
Y'all choose authentic Aztec names, and I will name everyone John, Smith, Paul,
Timmy.
Bob. Oh yeah,
we can
Tim.
go with like based off on animals, like more characteristics.
Well, why don't we translate the names? Like, oh, you're a rising star, and he is.
Yeah,
these
that's
are
what I
just
mean. Yeah,
words.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I like that.
But I have 103 beautiful Aztec names for your little warrior.
Exactly.
That's got to be racist.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, that's racist.
Oh yeah, that's my friend. Yeah, I went to high school with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just translate them. I can't pronounce any of these.
Yeah, let's do like translated, like just the meaning of the name.
Mhm.
I think that's an easier way to come up with names on the spot.
All right, I'm gonna start at the bottom of this list in case any of y'all are looking at the same one.
So like about the stuff, like do we have like a stick or like a stone knife, a bone knife? What level of resources are we talking? You know, what
I mean, like,
bow and arrow?
if we're going with like the Aztec vibe, you could have like obsidian weapons, and maybe like we were talking about, it's like a transition period between the Stone Age and like the metalworking. So maybe
I'm going with the Aztec because I'm pretty sure that like obsidian was like I don't think young boys would carry that. They would probably carry like blunt stuff like clubs.
I was thinking of obsidian, like we have like one obsidian arrow that is like rumored to be able to pierce through their hide. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. And we have to like that's our one shot. You know.
The thing with obsidian is that it breaks inside you. That's how nasty it is, right? So
it's glass,
a constant act of it's constant act of replacing it. So it was kind of expensive in a way.
Oh, but this is like a ritual, right? This is our coming of age ritual. So maybe they give one obsidian arrow to each like group of boys going out there.
Okay. I'm gonna go with like a bone knife or a stone knife, I guess. And the obsidian arrow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think my character is more like the medicine man archetype, where I just have a sash with a ton of like poultices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Poisons.
all right. Broad shield. Name is Shield. Broad shield.
My character's gonna have an adelatl and spears.
Yes, the adelatl. Perfection. I don't know why we improved past that. It wasn't improving.
Very well. While I had to attend something here, did you guys decide anything else?
I think we're just discussing like gear.
Conway has an adelatl. Did you choose any gear, Uriah?
I will take a stone.
I think you should stop there. You will take a stone.
I will take a stone. I could have like were slingshots a thing back then? Like the whippy doos?
Yeah, sure. Like a sling, yeah.
I think I'll do that.
Even if they weren't, they would still be able to use one.
Yeah.
It wouldn't break the universe.
And then I'll have like a wooden club, like a bludgeoning weapon.
I feel like that'll be easy to come by, right? Like a club.
Yeah.
A limb
Okay.
from a tree.
Maybe I can't remember what you had, Nicholas. You were saying you had like a bone knife.
A stone knife. I think I've got like some rope
Mm.
and obsidian arrow. I guess we all have that with the bow, right?
Mm.
I might go with the spear actually.
Like you can throw it, you can stab. Sharp
Yeah.
sticks are always good.
Yeah, exactly. A spear and some rope. My name's gonna be Obsidian Serpent. Oh, I found one better actually. Let me change. This one. Wait, how do I type in? Shoot a hand. That's easier to speak.
I didn't go for that.
At first, I thought of Shineforth, but I'm like, let's shoot a hand.
Seems like there's another fourth party member, Adam Austin, following the same name.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Is there much else that we have to prepare for Easy D6 in terms of characters?
I
I
feel like
don't think so.
that's it.
We have broad shield, shield hand, celestial speaker. Cool.
You start with one hero die, right?
Yes.
And
I'm
3
not going to use
karma.
any meta currencies.
Yes,
I hate meta
totally.
currencies. I just ignore them.
Okay. You know, it
Meta
actually is a
currencies.
good
What is
idea to
meta?
ignore.
I'm just here to catch fish.
So we are going to hunt the thing and offer to the river, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You good to go?
I think we're good.
Well, you know,
All righty.
you can change your. I forgot that Austin is the.
I can change it. I'll change it to GM.
No, I forgot. No, you can leave it. I forgot.
Well, I would change it if I remembered how to change it.
You click down at the bottom. You can click where your camera is. You see, you click on your name and it'll change it for you, or you can type it out.
Yeah, bolas, right?
Mm.
Eli mentioned bolas. Yeah.
Ooh, you change it to
See, I was
chief,
full screen. That was the issue.
tribal chief.
Let's see. How do you spell chieftain? How do you spell chieftain?
I believe it's like that. Yeah.
IEFTAN.
There we go.
Chieftain or chieftain?
Tan.
AN.
Just AN?
Chief TAN. Chief
The
Tan.
I don't wanna
chief is
leave the
always the
typo
most
there.
tan one.
I'm the tannest of the tan.
That's how we elect our leaders.
Yeah. The blackest one. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's the best hunter at night.
Yeah.
I'm
The best
invisible in the darkness, but I laugh too often, so I never get lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty.
Tane. I am.
See, Eli said it is chieftain.
Chieftain. You had it right before
Look at me.
Chieftain. Thank you. I will change it. And
Chieftain, I think, is a Japanese honorific.
Maybe we lean
Chief
into
Chan,
the tan.
Chief San, Chief Sensei.
Tan. There we go.
I'm gonna pull out my 4D like obsidian katana, of course.
Can you imagine that one long piece of glass? It breaks
It's
before
folded so many
breaks in
times.
midair, you know.
Hold it in the heart of the volcano for
Yeah.
a billion times.
It's like
Like
swinging a fluorescent light tube. Just immediately shatters.
Puff of black obsidian.
Puff
Oh
of
man,
powder.
you inhale that? You're done.
Oh my god.
Dude, yeah. I
You're
used to
gone
watch
for
wrestling
sure.
shows where people would swing those at each other.
Oof.
Very well
All right.
then.
I think we're all done. So let's go ahead. I think we can start. There's no intro, right? And who is it? Who is it that has
No.
the intro? Phil plays the intro with the Hawaiian
Yeah, Phil
music.
does. Oh no, that's Max. That's
Oh,
Mr.
okay,
Max.
okay. That kills me every single time. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a joke, but I laugh every single time. All right. The sun rises over the horizon. It's purplish orange hues shimmering over the chieftain's hut. The birds are singing. Today's the day.
Celestial Speaker gets up from a hammock, removes the cloth, looks, sees the warm light of the first sun on him, gets up, begins walking out to the center of the walled village.
I'm already awakened. I am walking to the area in my hut where I have many of my things laid down. My mother and my father are already up. I nod my head at them.
I am already fist deep in a plate of food, gorging myself. I look to my father, who's preparing to go to a day's work. I say, "Wish me luck, Dad."
Your father walks out the door with a large chicken leg in his hand. Good luck, son. A symbol crashes in the center of the town, and people begin walking towards the center.
I turn towards the sun, just close my eyes, feeling the warmth. I slowly, hugging the side of buildings and the wall, far from everyone, make a skittish way, circling around most people and sitting rather far back.
I am. I pull back the strap of hair I have and tie into a little bun. Before I leave my house, I put my hand on top of a flute, and I say, "I'll be going now, Father." And I leave to the gathering.
I quickly get back up to my feet with wiping my hands free of the mess. And I look to my mother with subtle hesitation in my eyes. I give a nod, begin to gather my things.
Your mother nods back and helps you gather your things. Hurry, Broadshield, you're going to be late. You took too long eating.
Yes. Yes, I got it. I got it. Where's my sling? Mother, my sling? Have you seen my sling?
It's on the door sill. Grab it on your way out.
Yes, yes. And I make my way.
In the center of town, the shaman with rainbow-colored robes speaks. Today is a great day for the young boys of this tribe. Today they will become men and enter into a new era of prosperity.
I am sitting in a row of boys on the ground. I have my posture up straight. I'm looking straight at the shaman.
I have not even stepped up when the young boys were mentioned, not expecting that it is my turn. Putting my back on the wall around the village, warm myself up in the sun.
I'm butting through, squeezing my way in between people. Move! Get out of the way! Move! Inching my way up towards the front with the rest of the boys.
The shaman motions for some assistants who bring bowls of colorful scales, passing them among the young boys. Some of the boys pull out a scale, and one's purple, another one grabs it and it's blue, and continues passing the bowl.
It comes to me. I pick the first one, a bright orange scale.
After the bowl is passed around, the shaman looks and there's only 2 scales left. He turns. Who is missing?
I'm back on the wall, warming myself. I turn my head, finally paying attention.
Finally inching
I
my
look like-
way. Finally inching my way into the front of the line. Hand up. Me! I sort of sheepishly sit next to everyone else.
The shaman slowly walks over to you and puts down the bowl for you to choose from. In the bowl only remains 2 bright orange scales.
I reach, grab one of them, inspecting it closely.
With wide eyes, I approach slowly, not expecting that there will be a scale for me. I have to move my way past other taller members of the tribe, and my hands slowly shaking as I grab the last scale.
The shaman is surprised that you're next to him. He didn't even notice you.
I'm sorry.
He covers his face and walks back to the center next to the gong. The colors of your scales will show who your blood brothers are. They are the ones who you will go on this journey with. You will have one passing of the morning wind before you must head down the river and find your sacrifice. I suggest you team up with your blood brothers now.
I look down to the orange scale, and the broad shield down to the orange scale.
I stand up and I raise my hand, holding the scale, looking around.
Look, we should go there.
In all of the commotion, I rest a hand on Celestial Speaker's shoulder and say, "Follow me." And begin inching our way through the people.
I must lean my shoulder the direction where he put his hand on, and follow behind.
Well, a boy comes to me. I smile, and I look at his hand. I see a purple scale. Ah, I guess we're not together. Took and Talon.
He looks at you and kind of chuckles. I wouldn't want to be on your team anyways. Pressure would destroy me. He looks to the side. There's my blood brothers right now. Good luck. He hurries away.
A sacrifice. It calls forth. You have the jade skirt. She must be given proper ties, proper blood. I say sheepishly, almost talking to myself behind the two.
We approach Shield Hand, and I'm looking around and see his orange scale. I hold it out, matching it up to his. Well, it appears that it's us three.
Yes, it is. I give up a warm smile. I grab Broadshield's arm and I pull him closer to touch our foreheads.
I take a little step back, seeing the interaction.
With a
I'm Shield Hand.
thud. With a thud, I return this big smile and say, "Shield brothers as well as blood brothers. Call me Broad Shield." And I grab his arm and I reach, hand on a shoulder, and this is Celestial Speaker.
I'm Celestial Speaker. I was raised with the other communal children.
I extend my hand to you, Celestial.
Cold hands grab yours, shake it quickly, then slowly approach the forehead.
Touch my forehead as well. Well met.
Wince and close my eyes as the forehead touches.
I gently touch and pull back. Very well. I look around. I see the other boys parting to different ways. I know a good spot. I've studied the previous rituals. I've heard the stories.
I can't believe Chief told us to go downriver. It's dangerous. The other tribe, the Jaguars, are down the river as well. I mean, I used to sneak that way, but we shouldn't. I don't know why the Chief is being so reckless.
Reckless? No. You see, we're going in trios this time. It's much safer. Yeah, they usually go only in duels. Either the chieftain then does not trust us, or just want to keep us safe.
And I sort of
you shouldn't trust, and I just go away.
I sort of puff out my chest and I say, "Well, with me, we might as well have an army of 5."
A loud laugh comes from behind Broad Shield, and Fire Serpent walks up with a hand on Celestial Speaker's shoulder. They gave you 3 because you need it. Me and Mudpile will be back before the day's end, and I'll be happy to see if you return in a week.
I'll jump as someone touches my back and just scurry away. I won't get in the way. I promise.
I smile and
I step up to Fire Serpent and brush his hand off the shoulder and say, "You know what we do to snakes? We crush their heads." We'll see you out
It's
there.
okay. I walk up to them, like, smiling. I tap Bartshut's shoulder. Don't worry. We will all be back. Let's go, boys. Oh, by the way, Fire Serpent, you tied your loincloth incorrectly.
Mudpile looks at his loincloth and he points and laughs. Oh my goodness! The fool's knot! The Fire Serpent is embarrassed and flees to the nearest hut.
I use the commotion to quickly sneak out. Just waiting by the gate.
Double
hearty
tap
laugh.
Bartshut's.
Noticing Shield Hand tapping my shoulder in between a hearty laugh, I turn to him.
Okay. Let us get moving.
Indeed. Do you have everything you need?
Yes, I do. I brandish my spear.
I put my back against the sturdy logs holding up the gate. I'm looking over a little sprig of some tropical leaves, preparing it, and tying it to the log.
Approach
I walk
Celestial
up.
Speaker. All good?
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, we're going out, and we're going out in the name of you of the Jade Skirt. So I thought we should put a little memorial here. I mean, most of the others, they don't care about her. You're just doing it because they want to go up in the village. But I've been talking to the elder for so long. I love the stories.
You are very wise, Celestial Speaker.
No, of course not. I just it's only fair.
I step up and say, may her blessing guide us along the way and strengthen us when we need it.
I believe that she will. She wants blood, and you can wrestle those big serpents off of the river.
You know, this is a auspicious time. There should be plenty of pheasants. If we're the first to get into their nests, we can get a big one.
A tribute both for the river goddess and for your stomach.
Well, we can keep some of the feathers.
I'll smile and wait for them. Wait at the threshold of the gate. Look back at them, waiting.
Bartshield?
I step at the cusp of the gate and say to Shield Hand, you know these lands out of the best of us. Where should we head first?
Well, we should first get to the river.
Oh, I think I know. When we get to the river, there's going to be this large willow tree. And then we take the bend to the right. It should be the easiest place to swim if you want to keep following the larger river. I used to sneak that way.
I'm nodding at Celestial Speaker.
Mhm.
Very well then. Let's go. I start walking.
As soon as I leave, I fix my autolotl to my wrist. I have these small spears, smaller than people usually throw. 3 of them. Put them on my loincloth.
I untie the length of leather strapped around my neck, and I pull out the sling pouch, thread it through.
At the river's bank, there is but one raft remaining. Smoking Mirror is there arguing with Fire Serpent and Mudpile while the river rushes.
I reach a hand and say, "Wait, some commotion ahead. Why aren't they using the raft? Why haven't they left yet?"
I should not be any of our trouble.
I turn back to them and I speak backwards and I say, "I'm going to see if we can lure them away. I'll try to drive them in one direction. You two get the raft and start going downstream. I'll follow you behind."
Oh, are you sure about that, Broadshoot?
Well, I'll certainly try to join you all on the raft before it gets too far away, but my goal is to coax them away. That way you're unabated.
Broadshoot, I mean this no offense, but I don't think you're the best swimmer out of the three of us.
I look down at myself. Maybe you're right.
Let's just run to the raft and go.
Fire Serpent is as blind as a real serpent. We should be able to get there.
I start like walking the downhill towards the raft. Come on, let us go.
I follow in tow.
I'm the last in the line, a good 15 paces away from the two of them.
Fire Serpent's yelling at Smoking Mirror. "You're slowing us down. This raft that you made, I don't care that it's yours. We're taking it and you can't stop us." Mudpile says, "Yeah, you can't stop us." Smoking Mirror, visibly irate, his face red. "If you try to take this raft, the shaman will hear about it. And you don't want to know what happens to thieves in this tribe."
Hearing the commotion, I gesture to the other two, motioning to make a wide berth to creep around on one side as I continue on straight towards them.
As if on cue, I just put both my knees and hands on the grass and crawl under it, careful, slowly putting away fibers to my left and right so that I don't imprint myself on the grass.
I decide to follow along.
I slowly approach, sort of out in the open, so that they can visibly see me.
Smoking Mirror calls to you. "Broad Shield, help me. These ne'er-do-wells are trying to steal my raft on this sacred day." Fire Serpent and Mudpile turn and glare at you.
I approach, sort of at a leisurely pace. I say, "Why would you do such a thing? Obviously, he's worked very hard to procure this raft, and you want to take it? For shame. For shame."
Whilst I'm crawling down, I see a serpent to my right side, a baby, not dangerous. I grab it, and I think before just biting into it, I think of an opportunity. I tie a knot into the snake, and then I put it on the river so that it follows down and passes by them. And I get Shield Hand's attention, point to it, a symbol from the water goddess, a tied snake.
I look I looking back and forth at Broad Shield and Celestial Speaker. I'll have to go get him.
Seeing the floating serpent down the river, I say, "Look, this must be an omen.
The
A
three
snake in the
men-
grass. A snake in the grass has been revealed, and he's been thwarted."
The three men turn to look and see this tied up serpent.
The
Smoking
moment they turn, I'm going to shove Fire Serpent and Mud Pile. I'm going to attempt to shove both of them into the river, focusing more on Fire Serpent.
The two men just flail into the water. Mud Pile treading water as best he can. Fire Serpent swimming to the other side. "I can't swim! I can't swim!" screams Mud Pile as he flows down the river. Smoking Mirror turns to you, Broad Shield. "Oh, I'm glad that the god sent this omen. It allowed you to save me and my raft."
I stand up. You two, go into the raft already. We'll meet on the other side. And I run. I kind of, as I run towards our draft, I pull up Celestial Speaker.
Easily lifted, very light. Swinging up the hand, grabbing me. Then I just consign and give up, and my legs get dragged across the grass.
I turn to say, "Quickly, onto the raft."
Smoking Mirror is surprised and just goes onto the raft. Okay.
Gesturing along for the other two to come.
Finally able to get my footing. I step on top of the raft.
I jump, using my spirit to kind of give me a boost top of the raft. I extend my hand to Celestial Speaker.
If we're not swimming, then we shouldn't go past the willow. We should go down that way. The river bends, but then forks back into itself. It should be better water, very shallow, very good for a raft.
Smoking Mirror turns to you. "Very good, young man." He strokes his speckled beard. "You are wise beyond your years."
Just you got to follow the best way. The river goddess spreads these canals for us. We follow them.
I approach Celestial Speaker's ear and I whisper very, 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 very low. "Yeah, and the cunning of the monkey god."
I look to him. Yeah? Sure.
I'm smiling at him. I know.
I look down at the raft that we're on and the bundle of logs that it makes up. I kneel down and take note of a smaller log that's more my size, and take mental note of it.
Very well. I get my spear and I start pushing the raft to get moving.
The water is easy at this section of the river. There's fish swimming in the clear water. Mud pile is long left behind. But Fire Serpent disappeared on the other side of the river.
I kneel down and start rowing essentially with my hands, taking big handfuls of water, pushing them back to boost us along.
I reach up branches of trees above us. I have to just reach up and pluck a fruit off of one of the branches, take a bite, then I look to the fruit and to shield hand. You should have this. Try to give him the fruit.
I grab it, take a bite, some juice pouring down my chin. This one is very ripe. Thank you. I extend to Smoke and Mirrors. Might as well share.
He takes hold of it, looks it over. Very ripe indeed. He chomps down on it. The juice is flowing down his beard. So today's the day for you young men. What is y'all's idea for y'all's hunt? I'm sure you've thought of this. Thinking on it in your sleep.
I think would be if we're fast, we can get a very fat pheasant. Otherwise, we can go for something else. But I know my father taught me that there should be pheasants at this time of the year.
I shake my head, but don't say anything. I want to speak badly of someone above me.
Wiping waving the water from my arm, I stand back up, sort of wobbly for a second. I say, pheasant is probably our best bet. I can't imagine that anything else would be satisfying to the river gods.
Smoking Mirror strokes his beard and hands Broad Shield to the fruit. Yes, pheasant is certainly a safe choice.
No, you can't. Pheasant is an animal of the sun god, the chief god. We need to give them an animal of the sea, of the river. You can't give something of the sky to the river.
Smoking Mirror turns to Celestial Speaker. And once again, this wise young man speaks the truth. Pheasants are probably easier for you to capture, but this sacred journey is not meant to be easy.
I start frowning, looking into the river, like thinking.
With a look of concern, I turn and say, where are we going to find a fish big enough to feed the river god?
There's only one place, I think. A place where the fish can also feed a larger village. The little wharf of the jaguar skin tribe. Water is deep. Many monsters lurk below.
Smoking Mirror's eyes widen. Now hold on. I said it shouldn't be easy, but are you sure you want to try that?
I look at Celestial Speaker. He is right. It shouldn't be easy, But if it is easy, then it's the will of the gods. You should go for the pheasants first. I understand. I put a hand on Sasha Speaker's shoulder. I understand your worry, but say what? We go to the pheasant spot. If we do not find a very fat one, I would concise going downriver to the jaguar spot.
Okay.
My face is stone white at the mention of the jaguar skin tribe. I don't think we should go there. I think Shield Hand is right. I think we should try with the pheasant first. I can't go back there.
I look like worried at Brushwood.
Smoking Mirror's eyebrow raises. Back there, Broad Shield? There's not many of our tribe who have returned from those demons.
Do you remember my sister?
Star Wave, yes, I have I remember her.
Many moons ago, when I was still but a babe, she brought me to that place, seeking aid in a trying time. She never made it back.
Smoking Mirror just caresses his chin, not really knowing what to say. He sits down on the raft.
Trying to calm the pressure and everyone. I just sit on the side of the barge and wave my feet back and forth across the water.
It's a dangerous pathway.
Sorry, go ahead.
I look back to the others. I say it is a dangerous pathway. If there is no other means by which we can achieve this task, then we must take the utmost caution.
A coarse and rough creature scrapes against Celestial Speaker's foot in the water.
Not skittish for the first time. I don't jump. I feel it past my leg and I reach with a hand into the water, trying to grasp it, to feel what it is, slowly.
A large, girthy anaconda wraps around your wrist, Celestial Speaker, but it doesn't pull you in.
My eyes widen and I try to slowly pull my arm back, and I look to the other people there.
I look at looking at the back, at Sasha Speaker's back. I'm not really understanding like what's happening.
Eyes wide in fear and trepidation. I hesitate and pause. I say, Celestial Speaker, are you okay? Do you need help?
What's going on?
If he wanted to pull my arm off, it would have already done so. I stand back up, the snake still up around my arm. I just look at my fingers in between the shiny scales.
I grab my spear. I direct like the obsidian tip to to the body of the snake. How tight is it?
It doesn't hurt yet. Let me try to return you to the river. And I slowly lean it back down into the river.
The serpent travels further up your arm and begins wrapping around your torso.
Oh no, it
Smoking
wants
water.
me. It wants me. Help!
That's our offering.
No. Find the head. Crush the head. And too late.
I pierce at the main part around his torso. At it.
The spear goes straight through the anaconda, but sticks into Celestial Speaker's chest as well.
Sorry, I pushed it too hard. Pull it back.
I rush up, looking around. I see that log that I made note of earlier, and I reach down and I try to pull it away from the rest of the raft. I struggle with it. Slowly, the jimping is coming off. I can't get it quickly. I have to take more time.
I try to find the head of the creature. Try to grab it. Try to fall down with it on top of me. Trying to get to concuss it down on the wooden surface of the boat. Fail. I grab the head and just bites my hand, and now my hand is stuck as well.
Smoking Mirror is frantically looking around. He decides to run to you, Broadshield, and pull on the log with you. The log breaks free, and the raft begins to slightly split down the middle.
The massive log in my hand, I say, "Roll over! Expose its head!" As I rear back, preparing to see the head exposed.
Ready to lose my hand for this, I lift my hand alongside the snake and try to put it towards Broadshield.
As it's turned up, I try to stab it down to hold the head in place. Like it gets stuck in between.
I bring the club down with a swift strike, aiming at the head. A thud and a crack.
The serpent's head is flattened on top of the raft, while Celestial Speaker's blood flows, mixing with the water.
My mangled hand, I'm gritting my teeth, resisting the pain. Even the dead serpent's body is still crushing me. So I lower it to the water to calm it down, and the muscles stop constricting, and they let go. And
I drop my spear. Speaker, trying to untangle the beast
out of the other hand. Covered in my own blood, my hand is a mess, broken and stabbed. Grab the anaconda, pull it. It's a good offering.
I reach, grab it, lifting it up. It may be too heavy. The raft, it's splitting.
Smoking Mirror tries to hold the pieces of the raft together. I can't help you with the sacrifice. It is forbidden, but The current. It's rushing too fast. And the raft splits in two. Broad shield and shield hand being split, and celestial speaker in between.
Looking the raft splitting, I jump to the side away from the other two. My hand's still broken and destroyed. My raft breaks, and I begin making my way down the river, the opposite way of where they're going.
Wait! I pull out from my around me a piece of rope and throw it. Grab it, celestial speaker.
I try to grab it, but I reach with my broken hand and just fail to do so. A mess of blood. Fingers not responding as I want them to.
Me holding on to one part of the serpent and our helper holding on to the other side. We're tight roped, each holding on to a portion of the snake, still holding the two rafts together. Say, don't let go! Hold tight, do not let go!
Secure the offering! I dive into the water, trying to swim to get to celestial speaker.
Your adrenaline starts dying down, and I just start screaming in pain, and just sit back down on the side of the raft, making the weight distribution even worse. It begins sinking.
Smoking mirror is just clinging to your ankle, celestial speaker, trying to keep you on the raft.
I say to shield hand, do not get too close. You will topple both of you into the water.
As I'm
still,
he's gonna faint. Trying to get close to him.
Smoking mirror turns around and sees the whitewater rapids fast approaching. There's only one chance, and he shoves celestial speaker into the water towards shield hand.
I try to calm myself down. My body takes control. I stop screaming, and I just begin to float up in the water. And floating, I just start doing strokes, although I start going in circles due to my wounded hand.
Seeing this, I'm torn between what to do. I see the whitewater rapids approaching. I try to turn around, holding on to the anaconda over my shoulder as the head is starting to be taken over the rapids, over the edge.
I finally catch up to celestial speaker. I'm gonna help you get to the edge of the river. Trying to put your broken, mangled arm over my shoulder.
As you do so, my one good arm just grabs your other arm, making it harder to swim, but I let myself be taken.
Struggling.
Smoking mirror reaches into the folds of his robe and pulls out a symbol of the jade skirt and lets forth a prayer and tosses it towards your side of the raft, broad shield. The currents slow ever so slightly, and he tumbles over the whitewater rapids.
I feel my chest hit the surface on the other side of the river, and I begin just crawling with my back, and I just clutch my arm now, restricting blood flow. It cascades down, and I am barely coherent enough to say, I guess we don't have a choice. We ended up in the Dragurskin territory.
I'm looking around. It's gonna be okay. Trying to see if I can find Broadshield.
In this last split second, my grip loosens on the anaconda, and I hook a finger on the symbol and jump from my end of the raft towards where my other two friends are.
The raft tumbles over into the whitewater rapids, and the current is pulling you in swiftly.
Trying to swim with all my might. I'm a much better floater than I am a swimmer, but with pure strength and adrenaline, I'm able to power through, and I feel my arm hit solid ground. Help!
I double tap your chest as speak. Hold still, hold still. I run to Broadshield. Here. Arm extended.
Grab onto it. Crawl my way up and out. Smoking mirror. He didn't make it.
No. I'm sure he'll live. This river is like his home.
We went over the edge. How could anybody survive that?
My back is on the grass. I just look up, rays of the sun coming through the branches. I lift my mangled hand, and I see gaps between my fingers as well, like a branch. I bring it down, and I grab a small flask on my belt. I begin putting this whitish paste on it, cleaning it.
Trying to help Broadshield stand up. He'll be fine. Trust me. You'd be surprised. Our men are strong and resilient. I'm trying to hide my worry.
Getting up to my knees, I nod and say, strong, resilient. Strong and resilient. But we lost the sacrifice. And I throw the symbol down on the ground.
I knee down, pick it up. Such a speaker, looking over.
Picking bits of dirt and leaves from the river that got into my wounds and cleaning it. We survived, but you might still not survive. Look at where we are.
Come on, walking over a bit sluggish. I extend my hand. No, you just have to walk a little bit upwards. You can still do it. You just have to stop screaming now.
There's a rustling in the bushes not too far from you.
Shout. Don't shout. This is not our territory. We need to find him, but no shouting.
The rustling stops. There's a humanoid still in between the shadows of the trees, with orange skin with black spots.
I reach down, grab one of the larger river rocks that's washed up on the bank. Eyes darting around, trying to get a better view of the shape.
Get a little bit low to the ground. I stare at its direction.
It stands there, unmoving, watching.
I am oblivious, only listening to my loud heartbeat. I keep trying to fix my hand.
The rock held aloft in front of me. I begin to slowly approach. I turn back. I say to Shield Hand, "Protect Celestial Speaker."
I trying to speak very calm. Crowd on my side, Celestial Speaker. Not losing eye contact.
I just look at him, not understanding, but I comply. Just slowly begin crawling.
Slowly inching towards it.
The
You go ahead.
orange figure lets out a mimic of a jaguar's roar, and spears from the other side of the river shoot out of the trees. They land at Shield Hand and Celestial Speaker's feet, inches away.
I look to it, surprised.
I bend down and try to grab Celestial Speaker's arm, and pull him up as it's running toward upstream.
I get on my feet quickly and start running.
At the cry, I drop my rock and fall on my butt, scuttling back, trying to get away. And I turn to raise myself and continue fleeing away.
Out of the trees on the opposite bank, there's 3 jaguar tribesmen in their orange and black war paint, chasing you down.
Being dragged by Shield Hand. I say, Shield Hand, ask them for the right. Ask them for the right of duel. There's like 6, and there's only 3 of us. But if you can draw first blood in one of them, we have the right to pass.
I'm in the run. I stop down. I'm like sweating, like pouring over my face. I look back. I extend my hands. Duel. We demand right of passage. Right of duel.
The tribesmen stop in their tracks. They look at you across the river. Out of the tree line on your bank walks a tribesman with a ornate headdress with the skull of a jaguar cresting on his temple. We will give you a duel.
I turn back around.
Recovering my breath.
walking up behind Shield Hand, I look at Celestial Speaker and say, "Sit down, rest. I'll take care of this."
I sit by the water.
I look at Broad Shield, like inquisitive.
You said right of a duel. I think I think I should be the one to fight.
I look back at the Jaguar man. I nod at him. Just signal. I'll just regroup with my group. I slowly walk at Broad Shield. I'm like breathing heavy, a little bit shaky. I don't want to force you to do this. Only if you want to. I called the duel. It was Celestial Speaker's idea.
Each of us play our parts. This is mine. Turn to face the chieftain.
We chose ours. We chose our champion.
The chieftain lets out a jaguar-like roar, and a young man around your age comes up beside him. What a fabulous god the jaguar god is. Earlier today, he delivered one of your tribe's people. I can't remember his name. Something about a smoking worm. And now today we have 3 sacrifices that he has brought before us. He turns to the young man. This is a special day. This sacred day you will become a man. This is our champion.
I walk over to Broad Shield and grab a little bit of mud on my fingers. Here, Broad Shield. I start inscribing specific markings of mud in your face. This is the face of the serpent. We will protect you.
My eyes close and I begin to envision the face of my sister. The image that's been etched into my brain. And that's all that I see.
Remember, I talk low. Remember, the serpent is cunning in its strike.
My eyes open. A faint green glow. I turn around, looking at Celestial Speaker. I give a nod.
I'll give him a nod.
I step back, getting closer to Celestial Speaker.
Shield Hand getting close to me. I start speaking very low as well. I'm hurt, Shield Hand, but that could be a good thing. I look to the Broad Shield and the other man. Maybe if you can find a red berry, you can put it under my eyes, make it look like it's the river fever. Even if he loses the duel, if they think we have the fever, they're not going to get close. Maybe we can even say that Smoky Mirror has the fever. I just need to paint red under my eyes.
Well, I try to not look very suspicious. Well, you've got lots of red on you.
No, it won't work. blood gets brown after a while. Needs to be those red berries.
The young jaguar tribesman puts on some obsidian claw-like gloves. He shouts, "All right, big man. My God will be very proud when I bring him this sacrifice."
Seeing these bladed gloves, I say, "Oh, but a true man would fight the way that his gods made him. No weapons."
He stands with his arms outstretched to his sides. "Do you not see me? I am the epitome of the jaguar itself," with his orange and black war paint and claws. "Once I kill you and bring you back to my village, I will rightfully claim the skull of the jaguar, and my transformation will be complete."
What is a jaguar without its claws? What is a jaguar without its spots? Prove your worth with your strength.
He turns to look at his chieftain, confused.
I continue conversation such as speaker. I don't think I can just leave here. They'll notice.
You're right. We need to get away from this, but I'm not letting Smoky Mirror back with them. We can try that later.
The chieftain shouts, "What is your name, champion?"
I stand tall and proud, arm across my chest. I say, "I am Broad Shield."
He shouts, "I am unfamiliar of the customs of your weak tribe, but in our duels, we always use weapons. I will honor your name." And he motions, and a jaguar tribesman brings you a large wooden shield with fragments of obsidian jutting from its face.
I receive the weapon. I affix it to my arm and steady myself, preparing for the fight ahead.
The young man grins with fury behind his eyes. "Go on, chief. Begin the ceremonial words." The chieftain looks towards Shield Hand and Celestial Speaker. "By the duel, respect is earned. Live through the duel, and the gods have shown that they are with you. Die by the duel, and you are rightfully downtrodden and crushed beneath the feet of the jaguar."
Shield Hand, they duel to the death. It's not until first blood. I didn't know.
That doesn't matter. It's still a chance. We would be dead either way. At least here we have a chance of going back.
You're right. I utter a silent prayer for broad shield.
Looking inside the shield, I notice a small obsidian blade affixed inside. Pull it out, swing it around. The serpent has his fangs.
The young jaguar tribesman leaps at you with his claws, aimed toward jugular. And scratches at your neck, just shallow enough to leave you alive for a couple more seconds.
I cringe like.
Caught off guard by this ambush, I press towards him with the shield and swing low at his legs. Slice to the shin, right across the front. And I bring the blade back around front ways, keeping pressure on him.
He lets out a guttural growl and holds his shin bloodied from your blade. It immediately begins puffing up like a serpent's venom has been injected into his veins.
Blade still in front. I start circling around him. And I jump at him with the shield and try to bash him with it. It jams into his arm as he lifts it to defend himself. I pull it back out. A gout of blood being left.
Just breathing slowly, and I just catch my breathing as I watch it.
I wipe the sweat out of my brow.
Feeling like a cornered animal, the young man scratches at you furiously. The poison is weakening him.
I bat away his hand, knocking one of the gloves loose. It's sort of dangling the pieces of obsidian from his fist, and I come in again to put more pressure on him. I say, I don't want to have to kill you. Lay down your weapons.
He shouts at you. You're weak. You don't take your chance when you have it. I will trample over you like the dog you are.
Batting away, again, the same tattered weapon. I say, I am no dog. I am a serpent. And I throw the shield away, drop the knife, and I go to rush him in a crushing hug.
Oh, but by the serpent. Ooh.
I wheel around behind him, an arm around his neck, and I'm squeezing and squeezing and squeezing.
This is bad, Shield Hand. You see how slow he was? He wasn't slow before. He was poisoned. They have poison in the obsidian. Fuck. I find a little plant in the river. I pull it off. I look through it to the sun. It's a straw. I'll have to suck the poison off of Broadshield. He has to die quick. Tell him.
Broadshield, we have to end him.
Squeezing tightly. I'm looking down at his face to see what his demeanor is like.
The poison from his shin has spread throughout his veins. There's green streaks connecting under the orange war paint and black dots, connecting the black dots. His bones are weakened. You can feel them crunching under your bear hug.
With a final burst of energy, I squeeze and feel a crunching noise as a gurgling sound as the last of his air escapes his lungs. I drop him to the ground.
As soon as he drops to the ground, I get up and I begin approaching quickly. A straw with my good hand. I pinch a little bit of the same white paste, put it on the end of the straw. Come here, Broadshield. I need to care for you.
I walk in. I speak high now. Speak loud. It's been set. An honorable duel.
The chieftain roars at you and signals to the other tribesmen, and they disappear into the trees and the bushes, leaving only the sound of the rushing river beside you.
I walk up to the dead jaguar, young man. Broadshield, you got us our offering. I'm breathing in, like sweating a lot.
I
I
step forward, a victorious look on my face. It fades to concern as I drop to a knee.
If you want to celebrate, you should stop breathing. Stay silent. Stay still. I reach in and I put my thumb on his neck, close to where the wound is, and I pinch it. The blood stops flowing. And then I put the straw alongside where the vein would be. And I suck the blood off and spit it off, trying to get as much of the venom as I can.
The blood on the ground is green with the venom, but the small spread that was under Broadshield's skin is beginning to recede.
I don't think I got it all, but I should have a chance now. You're big. I'll give him a quick slap to the face.
I am getting like the arm of the dead jaguar over my shoulder, trying to lift him on my back.
Why did they leave their dead with us? They didn't take their dead with them.
They expect us to eat him. It's their tradition. They eat their enemies to gain their strength.
I'll look to Broadshield. It was your kill. Would you have it, or will you give it to the river?
I stand back up, regaining a bit of strength. I say this is our offering.
Cool. I think that's good.
That was awesome. That was fire.
Yeah.
Very good.
Incredible.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna turn Markiplier off.
I
Was
saw
it
him
mine?
in the back.
I was so engrossed that I didn't even realize. I forgot about everything. See, when you get into the flow, like I was there, you know, like I forgot about everything else.
Wow. I love how usually in D&D the smart character is like a wizard who can cast spells. My character couldn't cast spells, but I still felt so powerful in that game, even though I was like weak and like a rat. You
Well,
know?
what hero path did you go with, by the way?
Hero path.
I don't
your
think we
class.
used hero paths.
No, but did you
didn't.
get one as a basis to get some bonuses? Like to know
I
got one as a base.
I didn't. I just thought, okay, I'm sneaky and I'm
Okay.
intelligent. I'm gonna roll twice if I'm sneaking or if I'm.
That's funny because I got the Scald, which is the like scholar pretty much, and you know, I guess it didn't come much. Like I had like lore and performances, so and I didn't know how to like. I guess like he was just like well versed in his tribes, like just book smarts in a way.
I really like Shield Hand. Like you commanded a lot of respect, like with the other tribe members, and how like you spoke out as a representative of our tribe, like requesting the sacred right for a duel. That was really cool.
Oh, it was your guys' idea.
Yeah. What do you guys think of my 4Ding? Because I think I 4D'd a lot of problems for us. I didn't want to do it too much, but I ended up like 4D'ing like, you know, us being in the Jaguar location.
The problems and the solutions and just like world building, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I loved the raft splitting in half. That was that was really cool. I didn't even mean like I was envisioning taking it from like the edge, like I was going to take it from the edge of the raft.
Yeah,
but making it split in half was way better. I was hoping it didn't end up working out, but I had this. Like when I said I was still holding on to the anaconda, I thought that Smoking Mirror was holding on to the other side of the anaconda, and we're
me too. That's what I understood.
One on each side and bridging the gap with the anaconda. Like
I had envisioned it still kind of wrapped around Celestial Speaker, and honestly, I was So when it first split in half, the way I tried to describe it was that Broad Shield and Shield Hand were on opposite sides, but I think it came across that y'all were on the same side.
In my head, he was alone. Like he got like singled out. So like,
okay.
Well, I thought it was 2 and 2. Like I was with, or that wouldn't make much sense.
I thought we were on 3. I thought he was alone.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
That's why like he jumped. Like he's gonna like pass out because like he's bleeding now.
Yeah,
because Celestial Speaker.
That second attack, by the way, I forgot to roll twice, and I got a 1.
Yeah,
I should have rolled twice.
You got like a 6 and a 1.
That as you hitting me, so like I was like on one strike.
I was going to mention like me getting stuck, you know, on the in between the logs.
Oh, this is a very fun archetype to play, like an intelligent character who can't cast spells, because you can still like, especially with 4D, because I can bullshit a lot of things. Like, you know, I made up the duel in tradition, but I think it would make sense, right? Two tribes live together; they would have like a tradition like that.
Yeah,
I like so. If I'm being honest, when I brought the anaconda in, I was, and even until like you got out of the river, I thought y'all had the anaconda with you still.
Me too. I thought Broadshield still had it.
I thought Broadshield had it, and then he's like, "No, it's gone." I was like, "All right, it's
gone." So basically, the way that I thought the course of events happened is that it was wrapped around Celestial Speaker. When we killed it, you said that its body relaxed. So I thought, okay, we're like unwrapping him, like it let go of him, and he's out of it. And then we're each holding on to half of it. And then I thought, well, it's getting dragged down the river. I'm trying to not lose it. And then I'm like, well, there's this moment where I'm going to lose it. So I just let it go. That way we're, you know, not all dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would have dragged me over if I kept holding on to it, that sort of thing.
I'm amazed of how it turned out. But I'm amazed of how it turned out with your sister and us getting like in the same location where you lost her. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, that got tied up with a perfect bow. Perfect.
Yeah, I think a Jaguar tribe youth is a way better sacrifice than an anaconda.
Well, that's the ultimate sacrifice, a human sacrifice. Yeah.
There you go. Well, I hope I did an okay job jamming a game.
Yeah,
I
you did an
literally
awesome
never
job,
read.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, that was
I
seamless.
tried-
That was
Did
perfect.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to balance
Um,
letting y'all role play with
Mhm.
trying to change the situation up a little bit.
You did not get in the way at all. That was
Yeah.
awesome. I loved Smoke and Mirrors.
Oh,
Smoking
yeah.
Mirror.
There was just one thing that I was like, when I mentioned beard,
Oh
because
yeah,
Mesoamerican natives
Yeah.
they don't have facial hair. They don't have any
Yeah.
much body hair, to be honest. I was like,
I felt the same thing at the start with where you guys were like waking up with your parents. They didn't like really live like that, They were raised
Yeah, yeah.
communally. The children were raised communally.
Gotcha.
good. We
Yeah.
made the historians angry, just like I promised.
Yeah, but that's why I went out of my way to say, oh, maybe they're rich, right? Like in a good
Yeah.
family. So I
in
mentioned
my
my
head, that
character was
my
raised
my
communally.
guy was like rich,
Definitely, yeah.
And I didn't know the difference, so
But it still worked out in the end because I caught onto that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, my character
Yeah.
was raised communally, right?
yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I liked the at the beginning, Nicolas, where you just pulled out a scale and you're like, "This is the color," and because y'all didn't grab any, we wanted y'all to be all together, so it made it pretty easy to essentially.
Oh yeah, I
not
thought
really
it was
force
smart
it.
how you mentioned like that's the I just because you mentioned colors, I'm gonna pick one and say what color because there are many.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. It's like a very like vivid description of it, like drawing like different serpent scale is really cool.
Yeah.
So in
And
my
it's-
mind, when Smoking Mirror went over the edge, he's dead. And when the chieftain mentioned a smoking worm, that was a mistranslation of fire serpent.
Gotcha.
I felt so bad that like fire serpent couldn't swim afterwards. Like I was thinking of whether I should bring it up.
Oh, Mudpile. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Mudpile couldn't
Yeah.
swim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's named Mudpile.
I
I
felt
guess.
so bad, man.
mean-
My guys, I think he was like, nah, he's gonna be fine. Like
He's
like, how
probably
often
fine.
yeah, it's like it's just like this part of the river is fine. Like you just swallow some water.
Yeah. Fire serpent's dead.
I think smoking was like, yeah. I really thought it was
Smoke,
fucking
yeah.
rare. But I like my idea of like, oh, we have the disease, you can't get close to us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool if the
Yeah.
duel failed. And like my character had like plans within plans. That's pretty cool.
Elf Hunter's
I-
got some.
I didn't
Go
do
ahead.
much.
Go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say I didn't do much. If anything, I just made things worse twice.
I mean,
You're kind of like the charisma character in a way.
yeah,
Talking to other people.
I guess.
and
I
the
mean, it doesn't serve much, right?
I enjoyed. I feel. How do I say this? I think I don't know if it was in your mind at the moment, but when you were just stabbing the serpent, knowing full well that you could just stab Celestial through the chest, it made me really like see. Oh yeah, this character has a lot of pressure to succeid in this hunt, right?
Oh,
Like that's not something that's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stab him because for like if D&D turns chaotic stupid, right?
Yeah.
But I thought that was really good.
It really mirrors his character in a way. But I also love how like my character's like very like nature-y-ish. So like he was like, oh, I'm calming the serpent, and I like the idea of I don't know if the serpent would have been okay if I was just like chill with it. I don't know if I was like in a fake like Disney princess moment, like calming the animals around me.
Yeah.
I like to think like in my head canon that if I hadn't panicked, it would just been like an omen from the river goddess, right? Like you're in the right track.
So,
Yeah.
But I like how like we panicked and it led to that whole scene. That was pretty cool.
You hug it back.
Yeah, because I was trying to calm the snake, but then when it started going over my throat, so I have to kill this thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Get it over me.
I will say I'm not really sure how the system works, but there were some things that I'm not sure if there should be a role where there wasn't a role. Like when Celestial Speaker was treating the poison, I mean, I don't know if that would require a role in the system, but it could have been interesting if Broadshield died from the poison. I'm not mad that he didn't die,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
also I was not planning there to be poison on all the obsidian. I was planning like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just this is the serpent that the knife from the serpent that Broadshield had.
Mm.
But I was like, yeah, that sounds cool.
That's
Yeah,
that's the way that
yeah.
that's the way that I initially understood it. It's like the blessing of the serpent.
Mhm.
I was confused. Like, wait, so you have magic because we're going mundane, right?
Yeah.
It's like the face ritual is just like,
Mm.
but just a ritual. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then there was
not-
also the little fetish that guy made and threw into the water to calm the water.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
Yeah, that was another part. I was like, wait, so.
I was assuming zero magic. Yeah.
I mean, we could chalk it up to coincidence and
Yeah.
because I mean, there's plenty of magical aspects of ancient history that
Yeah.
are explainable.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
go
it's-
out
it's
camping
all-
today,
it's all
some
about the
magical shit will happen
interpretation.
to you. Let me tell you.
Yes. Yeah.
There's always that weird thing that you can't explain that happens when you
Mhm.
go out camping.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
poison was actually
Mm.
just the moss at the bottom of the river that was all over the obsidian.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also,
Something
I mean,
like
I
that.
like the idea, like, my character's like always thinking, right? Like he's weak, he can't really fight, but like, oh, he's probably poisoned. I need to save him, right? Like maybe they poison all their
Mhm.
obsidian or something like that.
Mm.
And my character, like, his main thing was like trying to prove himself.
Yeah.
Like whenever like he would
No.
get close to proving himself, he would say, "Nah, that wasn't me." Like all the characters, like, "Oh, you're smart." Like, nah, not really. It's just
Yeah.
it's what we
Yeah.
need to do. That was like a part of
Yeah,
my
I see.
character. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Cool. Well, Elf, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I was gonna say there was some chats that you wanted to bring up.
Yeah. Elf Hunter's got some. He's got some notes, just a bit. LOL. For me, when I interrupted and pushed the two boys into the water, said instead of interrupting, I could have said, I keep my eyes on him. I'm ready to push him in the water if he looks at the snake. The way I saw it, and I mean, of course, like, Austin, if it did it feel like I sort of stepped on your toes there with interrupting, like jumping in, like the second they look at the snake, I push them both.
I thought that was fine. I'm a very like, if I'm describing something,
Yeah,
and a player jumps in and says something, that's fine with me. Like I don't want to take away agency just because I'm having a long-winded description.
right.
If I find that that was out of line, then I'll just narrate it in such a way,
Sure. Yeah.
But
And I at least tried to make sure that you completed your sentence before I cut you off, So at least the intent, we know that they're looking at the snake. That sort of thing. This next one, it's not really I was totally cool with it. You deciding my sister's name. I was sitting there trying to think of something. I'm like, I got nothing. So you took it and ran with it. It was cool.
I was actually waiting to see what you were going to say her name was, and I was like,
Yeah.
he's not saying anything.
Yeah. I am glad you hopped in there.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I like what Elf Hunter said there, where it says you can correct smoking mirror. It's like, oh yeah, it was actually this one, where
Yeah, I love how we organically like stumbled into the storyline with the Jaguar men and the sister. It was really cool. It felt like natural.
Yeah.
I am trying to think. I felt like Broad Shield and Celestial Speaker had a really big part in the journey in terms of Shield Hand. I think that he really was like the face, and I don't think there was too many roles that you made that were really like maybe not effective, but I think you really like were the spice, because like that whole raft scene would not have happened unless you stabbed Celestial Speaker in the chest. I was all there for it.
Yeah.
I think Shield Hand's like main scenes were when he was commanding respect.
I agree.
Like he was the one that made the call for the duel. He was the one that like talked to the other people. That was really cool.
No one would
He
listen.
did feel like he was like above us.
I agree.
There were some parts where I felt like I may have stepped in a little bit too much in that realm with like all the action movie quotes I was doing, that sort of
What did I say? I said something. I was like, "That is not what an ancient anyone would say." Ne'er do wells is what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh no,
what did you say?
ne'er do wells." That's
Oh, okay, yeah,
Oh, they
never
wouldn't
do
speak
well
English.
for
Everything is
Southern.
being translated, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing. Like we're speaking the intent of the thing, like you cannot speak like they would, So
I'll get on my Duolingo. I'll learn Aztec.
Yeah.
Do you feel like
that's a lot of-
I stepped in too much, like gave too many ideas? Because everything that happened, I had like we should do this, we should do that, and then I also foredid something. Do you think I did too much?
I think it's great in a no prep challenge because especially when you're playing with a GM who's never played the system before.
Yeah,
because like
Yeah.
I would not have that many ideas, so it was good that you came up with them, because independent on me, it would be much more basic.
One thing I was worrying about is just like getting the anaconda, and like there we go, session's over. We got what we were looking
Yeah.
for, right?
I mean,
that worried me
it
a little bit.
would have, it's mundane, so like this is fine if it just
True, yeah.
think
Elf
it'll
Hunter
work,
had
though.
some more notes.
Yes. Just little things. Subtle changes of terminology. I think humanoid is fine. I was
fine.
almost
It does have sort of like a science fiction vibe to that word,
sure.
which kind of clashes.
I don't think so. I don't think
No?
so. No, I disagree.
At first, I'm like, is this like a skinwalker situation? Is it a jaguar that walks on two legs? Like a I'm like,
No,
oh
to
no,
me-
duh.
to me, like I just took as like the ominous shape, like it looked like a man, like it could
Yeah.
be, it could turn out it's just like a jaguar, like with walking in its hind legs,
Yeah.
and then it goes back and forth. Would be fine.
Yeah.
Like it's just setting a tense situation to me.
Mhm.
It was fine
I think it worked well.
because like
it
man
wa-
shaped thing. Well, humanoid is one word,
Yeah.
and it conveys 3 words in one, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
The one thing that, and I think one of the strengths of 4D is that it really doesn't matter. But I think it doesn't matter in the fact that this was a weakness, is that there were some times like during the raft scene, and also because Elf Hunter was apparently also confused, where not everyone has the same thing in their head of what's happening.
Mhm.
But as the scene goes on, it's just like clarified by everybody. It's like, oh, I thought this was happening, so I'm going to say it like it is. Like, okay, well, that's what's happening, right?
Yeah, that's a feature, not a bug, right?
Yeah.
It means that the scene might catch you off guard, Like, oh,
Mhm.
okay, I understand it now,
Like when I was, oh, the anaconda's gone. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's also like the temptation to try to slide in where you can get in order to establish something. If you have a cool idea, you want to try to get it in so that it's canon. And I know that's something that I deal with, like just allowing it to naturally progress instead of trying to inject something wacky in the moment. Just because
Yeah, and if you have all good players, vet your players, please. Then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get players that show up like 15 minutes before the game.
I am so glad that y'all were here to join.
Oh, and also don't know the system.
Yeah.
Best players.
Regardless, I'm so glad y'all were able to make it. This was so much fun.
I loved it, yeah.
Yeah. A couple more things.
Yeah, that was like what I was talking about.
Yeah. I thought we were all on the same side.
Yes, the enemies are always furries, Elf Hunter. Always,
Yes.
furries are the enemy.
I mean, you'd be surprised if you look like at their like ranks. It's pretty much like which animal you get to cosplay as.
Yeah. Gotcha. Nicolas, I always make things worse when I roleplay. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That's fine, man.
Wow, it's great to have someone like on the audience side commenting on these things because
this is cool.
Sometimes we don't discuss everything we can after the session. thank you,
Good
Hunter.
to have a hanger on.
Well, one thing I did want to talk about, because in the moment I was like, this is something that would be interesting. Maybe it doesn't really have legs, but playing a group session where there's a duel happening. So it's just really one-on-one, but then y'all are on the sidelines. I liked Conway jumping in with just small descriptions. I thought that was good. But I honestly felt like there could have been even more. Like, I liked Conway's thing where it's like, hey, if this doesn't work out, we need to figure out something.
Yeah.
But that's just to keep everyone involved. What do y'all think about the situation?
Yeah, it's anchoring. You know, I think it should always be round robin, even if everybody else is not doing anything. Like, there's a main thing, and the others are like in the sideline. I think it's just a good practice overall.
Yeah, you need to keep anchoring. It's very important, I would say, because the scene would not have been as tense if it didn't say, "Oh, my character stopped what he's doing; he's just staring." Right?
Yeah.
Like the other players just visualizing and looking at it is super important because it gives the thing gravitas. Right? Yeah. If the other players are just like they disappear and the only thing you see are the two fighting, it's not as interesting. But if the other players are like, "Oh, damn! Like, what is happening?" You know, it adds more weight to the scene. It's very important. It's one of the big reasons why I really love the moment where my character in Zonalar's campaign killed the child. It's because everyone like stopped and watched. Right?
Yeah,
it gave like so much weight to that moment, and I tried to do that as well. And try to like my character, he was thinking of plans, but as soon as the duel actually started, like he was not even breathing, just watching. Because it was like a really tense moment. Yeah, and I still feel immersed when I'm in that moment. Right, I'm still like my character is sitting there by the edge of the river watching them fight. Like I'm not fighting myself, but I'm very tense. Like, oh damn, we need to, we need to win this, otherwise we're dead.
To that point about like with the reactions, do you think that would be good for because there were other tribesmen there? Is it good for the GM to kind of like muddy the waters and be like, oh, the tribesman reacts like this, or should I really focus on the players reacting in characters that because you're already trying to deal with a mainly one-on-one thing with trying to keep everyone else involved? Is getting the other NPCs involved going to make it worse or better?
I think it's very easy to do it too much.
Yeah,
I think one reaction from the GM is enough. You should do like, oh, tribesman 1 does this, tribesman 2
Bob does this.
Just have one of the characters have one of the characters hold a spear and like look at Uriah and then look at us. Like, oh, like you're next after he dies or something like that.
I was gonna say, unless you have like a really cool idea, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you have like a genius moment.
I agree. Yeah, I think keeping it, because to what Conway said, without that anchoring, you really forget that everybody else is there. So even those small details, a little mention of one of the tribesmen says something, watch your back or whatever. That little detail is like, oh yeah, we're surrounded by people. And it's the same way that a lot of D&D games, when they do chases, they'll have like 5 minutes of conversation in between when they're supposed to be running. So those little touchstones does a lot to keep everybody in the correct frame of mind.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask the question that I always do in these games: did we pull off Ancient?
I think
so.
I would say we did. Yeah. That was awesome. It was a very cool setting. I like the setting. Just like thinking in ways like the rivers and stuff. That was pretty cool. I felt immersed in like being like lost in a land like that. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Did we pull off Mundane?
I feel like in the beginning we did, but towards the end it was kind of meh.
Well,
yeah.
I mean that's mundane for the setting.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not gonna play a game where you're just picking berries the whole time, right?
Yeah,
something needs to happen. Otherwise, it's just boring.
I think there's a difference between mundane meaning boring and mundane meaning
stuff
realistic. Yeah, like stuff that's truer to reality.
Can you pull up the tones, please?
Yes.
I want to see something.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, so mundane is in opposition to like action, suspense, or dramatic, right? So mundane as a tone kind of feels like it's a more generalized kind of thing, because you can have light action, light moments in a mundane game. You can have action, suspense, dramatic.
Mundane, yeah.
Yeah,
But I see mundane is like it's like no greater like objective. Not gonna save the world. Not gonna. It's like
true.
more of an everyday thing, right?
Yeah.
What did y'all? Sorry, this is kind of off the topic of going through the setting and the tone. What did you think of the other tribe having a ritual as well to become a man, and kind of the dichotomy of like,
Oh, that
we're
was
gonna
so
go hunt.
Cool. Yes,
that was
that
so
was
cool,
great.
man. I love that.
That was awesome. I love
Like
it.
we're all on our own quest here, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I really love? I love how my character thought that duel will be like to the first blood. Like no, we're fighting to the death. Like you know, I had that moment where I talked to Shield Hand. You know, I didn't think that. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get Uriah's character in danger. You know.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is I was so in character of these tribal guys that a duel to first blood didn't even enter my mind. I was like, no, yeah, he's gonna die. Like,
yeah, we're just
that's cool.
We'll just kill him.
We're just gonna kill him.
Just go.
Sweet.
All right. Well, I gotta go walk my dog. So if we can.
Okay. Well, hold on. Before we go, we got one more thing we got to do.
As
Austin,
is tradition.
because as is tradition, because you GM'd, you get to replace the setting that we played in. So you will be replacing Ancient. What would you like to replace Ancient with?
Well, let me see what's on here. Man,
there's some cheat ones like 9 and 20.
yeah. Man, this is hard. It's all covered pretty well.
Be specific, though.
Yeah, let me be really specific. Let's
like convenience store, you know.
Thanksgiving.
You know what? Let's just be ultra specific. Let's just say like Battle of Troy.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. You got some of that Mithras going on, you know.
Hey. How did you know I was reading that?
Every excuse. Well, we got Sword and Sandal already up there, so we got like twofer. You know what I mean?
Nice. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gotta happen.
When you rolled for setting, I was so worried because you rolled like a 10, but 9 was right below. Like, oh no, did he roll anime? Oh no.
Doesn't bring up my existence.
I mean, I honestly hope someone rolls that, because there's there's a wide breadth of what that could mean, and it'd be interesting to see who's playing and what they decide. What does anime mean in this game?
Anime Battle of Troy.
It just means, oh my gosh.
That probably is already.
Yeah, it just means that you narrate everything you do. Like, that's when you give all the big descriptions. Oh, I'm doing my...
You've
I'm
got
doing
powers,
my Wrath of the Seven Ancients. You know.
Yeah, right.
That sort of thing. It allows me to give +5 to my attack bonus and all that crap. Cool. Awesome. Well, I think that does it. Another win in the books for 4D role-playing. Guys, as always, this is such a great time. Thank you all so much for hanging out and showing up. To the folks that are chilling, still here in chat, Elf Hunter. And we had Zonalar pop in for a little while, and a couple other folks.
Yeah, I saw
good. Always good to see everybody. Yeah, a lot of always good to see everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. Go check out all these guys' channels. I have them all linked in the description of this live stream. So go check them out. Any parting wisdom, parting thoughts?
Yeah, I don't have a real channel, so you can just link Elf Hunter.
Link Elf Hunter.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to be in the next one as well. Just real quick, talking about anime. We do have an anime game coming up as a challenge. So
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, buddy.
Be around. We already have characters. It's gonna be legendary.
I'm gonna be free for
Yes.
the next on PC as well. I'll see you guys there.
Sweet.
And I mean,
Awesome.
anyone that's watching, I mean, come participate in one. These guys are really chill.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would have the time today. I popped in like 15 minutes early. Like, hey, can I be here? You know, these guys are very welcoming.
Yeah.
This is an NPC. You're here for, you know, it's a challenge. You don't need to be perfect. Just hop in and see what happens. I mean, Austin was worried about not knowing the system. You know, I think he knows the system better than I do at this point.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I did not see the whole exchange in the chat room that Austin was going to be a part of this. So when he popped into the StreamYard, I'm like, "Hi." Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Hey, come on. The more the merrier. Yeah,
Thanks for
I'm
having me.
really, yeah, absolutely, man. It was a pleasure, and you did excellent. You did a great job. What was I going to say? Okay. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to run an NPC for my 5th edition group, all my 5th edition friends. I probably won't. I'm not going to stream it because they're not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it should be great. It should be cool. But yeah,
That'd be
That's
awesome.
awesome, man.
Is it
Yeah,
on
I'm looking
PC
forward
with
to it.
5e?
No. We're gonna
Okay.
use. I'm probably gonna use. It's been done before, but
Yeah,
I'm probably
yeah,
gonna use. I'm probably gonna use Tiny D6, which is like a super dead simple bare bones, D6 based system. Super basic, but yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'll be GMing it just for
Yeah.
ease of use, but it'll be everything else will be randomly generated, so that'll be fun.
You should then later make a video reflecting on the experience.
I will
Yeah,
watch
for
that.
sure.
No.
Yeah,
And
that's a good idea.
I think it'd be nice to let them know because they're not comfortable being streamed, but get their input. Like, what did they think
Yeah.
about the experience?
Yeah.
If they want to, they could be in the video, but they don't have to.
Yeah. It'll be a good time.
Exactly.
But yeah, folks, thanks for watching. We will catch you all on the flip side next week for the next Ultimate No Prep
Deuces.
Challenge. Peace.